from Build Your Personal Yoga Business. If you haven't been watching, I'm sharing a lot of amazing tips and tools around how to thrive as a yoga teacher. A lot of them that worked for me. I've been teaching yoga successfully for 10 years. It's been my main gig in the world, and it wasn't always so smooth. So I'd like to share with you some of what I've overcome on this journey so that it can prevent you from experiencing the same pitfalls, and so you can really enjoy helping others and helping yourself at the same time. Today, I'd like to talk about why most yoga teachers don't make a lot of money. So there's a tendency, and in one of my previous videos I talked about the statistics of yoga teachers, and only the top 10% of yoga teachers in the United States make over $64,000 a year, which honestly, if you're living in Los Angeles or a big city or the suburbs, isn't necessarily a lot of money. So there tends to be this knowledge that yoga teachers don't make a lot of money. Why is that? I'll give you a few reasons, because for years I was not making a lot of money. In fact, I was being helped by my parents to pay my rent when I was in my early 20s, because I could not afford to do so on my own, and I was, oh no, I'll just get more classes. Not smart. If you're trying to make more money by teaching more classes, it's not going to work, and I'll tell you why. First of all, if you notice how much money you're making per class, right, it probably is not $100, right? Maybe it is. If it is and you're teaching 5 a day, great. There is an idea, though, that we can get overwhelmed and tired and burnt out and sick, and we want to take care of ourselves as yoga teachers. It's not sustainable to overload your schedule teaching yoga classes. These days, I can't teach more than 2 classes a day without losing my creativity and my own presence. And as a yoga teacher, I don't want my students can feel it. If I'm not present, if I'm like exhausted from teaching all day, it's just not worth it. So there's other ways to make an income in the same umbrella of yoga. So that's one reason. Another one I find is that yoga teachers don't teach enough privates. There tends to be this thing. I was talking with someone the other day, like they don't know how to teach a private yoga class. So I'll give you more information on how to do that later, but it's something to start thinking about. Private yoga classes can generate a lot more income, and they can offer you a lot more freedom because you can create your own schedule, you can go to people's houses, you can rent studio space, you can do it at your own house, and it's a little bit more flexibility, no pun intended. On the note of private yoga classes, how much is your time worth to you? You know, the more confident you become as a yoga teacher, the more it's important to start considering value. You know, you are your own boss, technically. Even if you work at a yoga studio, you're an independent contractor. It's up to you to kind of start visualizing, how do I value my time? How much do I charge for a 1-hour private yoga session? Does it involve driving to someone's house? Am I going to start, what I do with clients is I offer package rates. So if they sign up for a month of yoga, I offer them a package rate, and it keeps people consistent, and I develop regular yoga clients that way. So that's another thing. A third reason I see yoga teachers not making a lot of money is because they don't save their money. And I'll say one thing is that I did not save my money at all. I kind of just trusted the universe for a very long time. I would teach yoga, make money, spend the money would come back in, spend the money. And whether you're investing in something or saving money, it's important to take a small percentage or a medium percentage of your money, no matter how much it is, and put it away and start saving. And I have a savings account that I literally pretend I don't know about. And I take a little bit of money every time I make money, and I put it in there, and I don't touch it. It's important because as a yoga teacher, your physical body is not always going to be in the shape it is now, and it's important to start to have a game plan, if that makes sense, a little bit of a plan to know what's going to come down the line. That's all I'll say about that for now. So there's a lot of other reasons that yoga teachers don't make a lot of money, and that, again, I want to say something on that is a generalization too, and you have the power to think outside of the box and become creative. Yoga is booming. Yoga is everywhere. I started teaching yoga 10 years ago when it was not as popular as it is today. And there are so many creative ways for you to create a life for yourself that's enjoyable, that's lucrative, that's abundant, teaching yoga. And that's what I want to share with you because it worked for me and it's working for me and you deserve that as well. So stay tuned. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I look forward to sharing more about how you're going to build your amazing yoga career with you soon. Take care. Namaste.